Yep. Knew it. Knew I wouldn't be asleep for very long. Let's see, where are we? Dragon Odge. Orgins. I can't help but feel like this world's been like super duper requested for some reason. Let's see. Oh, hello. How are you, Neptune? I mean, supposed to answer that question. It's actually morning where I'm at. I guess it's time to get into it. Ooh, that's gory. No, I've got plenty of liquid on me. Phase realm of hungry. These words of wisdom. Okay, and so the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall, marvel at perfection, for it is a fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven, and doom upon the world. Chantil of Therides, or I have no idea how to say that. 813. Oh, someone blowing sparks in my face now.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the darkspawn into our world.
No.
The mages had sought
Sorry about that.
heaven, but instead they destroyed it.
Well, yeah, but that's because heaven sucks, so who cares?
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the darkspawn.
This seems important, right? Like, this is going to be relevant to what's at hand. Like, this isn't just a cute little bedtime story in order to traumatize kids like what Disney did in the 80s, right?
Unstoppable and relentless.
Sounds like me on a bad day.
The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of was expecting that dwarf to be getting dragged off by whatever these darkspawn things are. Do they have a cave troll?
Until the Grey Wardens
This is the most graphic world I've been in since Baldur's Gate.
from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail.
They sound pretty badass.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten.
Isn't that just the way? Also, for some reason, I feel the need to say rest in peace to this voice.
And our warnings have been ignored for too long.
Man, didn't even need to draw his own sword. This guy's badass.
May even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
It looks like I need to create my avatar again. So, based on what these notes that HR gave me, We're going for a female elf rogue Dalish. No, that's not my name. Okay, again, Edgelord's not actually my name. It's just what people call me. I don't believe in names. Can't even tell the... Oh, hold on, let's up the intensity. Then maybe I can see it. We're gonna go no blush. I think standard black does look best. What do I want? Tattoos are permanent. You gotta be very careful about which one you go with. I don't know. None of them, like, are screaming to me, you know? So we're just gonna go with the short. We're just gonna go with the short hair, I think. This might be one of the most in-depth body creator avatar creators I've ever seen. Again, outside of Baldur's Gate. Wait, this is height, not shape. You know what? I think that's just the right size, honestly. I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. Yeah, you know what? I gotta leave the mouth alone. Wait, what's the difference? Okay. Oh, yeah, I see what that changes. Okay, it seems like no matter what I do, I can't quite... The tips of my ears are gonna get kind of lost in the... Well, we want to be looking down because I need to just be wondering where my life went wrong. Everyone just never-ending look of sadness. We'll keep that centered. Peekaboo. Sorry, what?
I must try another tactic. I need by, please. How do you do? Right. Casting. Focus. Greetings. Well, that didn't work. Well, this is odd. My weapon is useless. Greetings. Blast it. I have lost the spell. It is unharmed. Charm.
Oh.
It didn't work.
Yuck. Yeah, we're going with that. Okay. I'm still not fully satisfied on the hair. Maybe this. It looks more disheveled. Okay. Interesting. Wait, what? Sorry, 1 second. I just need to check something real quick. Two weapons all the way. I think that's that. I think we're jumping into the deep end head first.
You were born amidst the days
Oh no, trees.
noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homeland so long ago.
Humans suck.
Dalish traveled the land in tightly knit clans, struggling to maintain their half-forgotten lore in a human world that fears and despises them.
This looks like the best place for me then. Oh look,
Hunting with
deer.
Tamlin and the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
HR made me a fucking tree hugger again, didn't she? It's bad enough that in the world of Pokemons, I'm always...
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No? We will see about that, won't we?
And I just slide into frame. Hi, what's up?
You're just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear. Please don't hurt us.
Okay, talk fast then.
Pathetic. It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our home.
Okay, but...
We've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You've stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief. What do you say, Lethalon? What should we do with him?
Let's find out what they're doing here.
Hunting or banditry, we'll need to move camp if we let them live.
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen. We thought there might be,
Treasure? So you're more akin to thieves than actual bandits.
But I have proof. Here. We found this just inside the entrance.
This stone has carvings. Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though.
Okay.
There was a demon. It was huge with black eyes. Thank the Maker we were able to outrun it.
Uh-huh.
A demon. Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them? Shall we let them go?
This is tricky because I'm brand new in this world. I don't know. Because if we just killed one, I'm willing to bet they'd come back for revenge. But I don't know how likely it is they're going to bring a mob. You know what? I'll tell you a better feel for this. We're going to go with Mercy.
Run along then, Shems. And don't come back until we Dalish have moved on.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious. And if we find anything, the Keeper will want to know.
What's the Keeper? Ooh. Ooh, I like those. Alright. How? Okay. Let's just get a feel for this world. Oh, hi. Oh, no way I'm going to be able to carry that. At least not yet. Won't be able to carry that for a while. Okay. Definitely won't be able to wear that. Okay, maybe might want to invest in a bit more strength. Let's see. Sure, I'll take that. That looks useful. Okay, okay. Oh, My midriff looks pretty cool, pretty toned. Yeah, I feel like a badass. Oh. Wolves. Take that, spawn of Lupa. Rest in peace, my dear. Rest in peace.
Done. Anything else?
There's no way to toggle that, is there? Wait. I gotta have multiple sets of weapons at once? Really? Is there like a way to swap those on the fly? Or is that only... Good to know. Interesting sword and shit. Okay. Alright. Well, let's carry on. Okay.
This must be the cave. I don't recall seeing this before, do you?
I just got here.
My thoughts exactly. With luck, we'll find something that will make us clan heroes.
Trust me, you don't want me as a hero.
It looks like the truth.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I hate spiders. Got him. Well, I guess we got him. I haven't seen... You know, again, I haven't seen things like this since my time at Baldur's Gate. I think the last time I saw this spiders this big, well, again, not counting Pokemon, was Skyrim? I think so. I mean, the Dalish armor is better, so I'm gonna keep it. That being said, how exactly is something that's showing off this much of my, skin better armor than something that doesn't show off, like, you know what? I shouldn't question the things. Alright. Excuse me.
I see a trap. Now then, let's break the sweat already.
It's identical. Got it. Okay, we're gonna kind of sweep our way through the ruins.
I see a trap.
It's nice being a sneaky snack again.
I'll get on it. You have only death for you. Let me pull a ladder, so you can get off my back. I see a trap.
My eyesight's good. I'm literally just making these, like, pressure plates appear out of thin air. Alright, hold on, so... It's technically more damage, but it does cut into my dexterity. Alright. I think the pros do outweigh the cons. Okay, hold on. Is there a way to swap my weapon set without going into the menu? Go into the Book of Infinite Wisdom. Let's see, left trigger. Oh, there we go. That is very good to know. Okay, I'm just going to break character real here. I've been playing this game since 2011, and I never knew that was a feature you could do. Begone, idiot with the controller. This is my existence.
I can't believe this. You recognize this statue, don't you?
It's a statue. Yeah.
Back when our people lived in our Lathan, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost.
Uh-huh.
Like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of our Lathan?
What's Arlathan again?
Yes, time and decay take their toll. Still, there's bound to be something of value.
Okay, yeah, that's the quick way of pulling up the map. So I just want to double check everything, make sure I haven't missed out on anything.
Finished. Now what do you want?
Yes, I would have missed out on 20 experience if I didn't unlock that door. And we don't say no to free experience, ever. Well, I missed that trap, it seems.
All right.
Oh, good. Skeletons.
So you can get off.
Are those walking corpses?
Great. No creature. All right. Now better than later.
Bear's Scarn? What does that mean?
By the creators. What was that thing?
I'm assuming that's... well, let me phrase it. I'm hoping that's the demon that those humans were talking about, because if it's not, that's kind of worrisome. Level up. Okay. We're gonna add strength. Dex, and cunning. Okay, good. Let's get some coercion, or whatever it's called. Can't upgrade this till later. Maybe I might want to actually invest in some archery skills too. But at the same time, I kind of want to make sure that 3. To sustain. I'll need to make sure that next time I get the options, I'll need to take the improved combat training. Good to know. Alright, what's this?
It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the writing says.
Probably says if you're this close, if you can read this, you're too close.
Maybe, but she's not here to help us. Odd that it isn't broken like everything else. Especially with that bear lumbering around.
I mean, it's not like bears are known for just attacking mirrors.
Did you see that? I think something moved inside the mirror.
Sacre bleu.
Look, don't you see it? There it is again.
Oh, it's just my inner turmoil. Wait, is that Temu?
I just need to take a closer look. It's showing me places. I can see some kind of city. Underground,
We're so going to die.
and there's a great blackness. It saw me. Help! I can't look away!
Well, that was a short life.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
I am very sorry.
wait. You're the guy from that, like, opening blurb, aren't you? Huh. So I found... Oh.
You're awake. You've the god's own luck, Lethalon. You're back at camp. Everyone is worried sick about you. How do you feel?
Yeah, you're not... Where's Tamlin?
I don't know. The Shem who brought you here saw no sign of him. Shem brought you back 2 days ago. You don't remember him?
Yeah, he had that really great, jawline.
He was a Grey Warden and appeared out of nowhere with you slung over his shoulder. You were delirious with fever. He said that he found you outside a cave in the forest, unconscious and alone.
I'm always alone.
Here and ran off again. The Keeper's been using the old magic to heal you. Of course. Most of the hunters are off looking for him right now. But the Keeper wanted to talk to you as soon as you awoke. Stay here. I'll get her.
Okay. I'm still kind of concerned about Tamlin.
I see you are awake, Dalan. It is fortunate Duncan found you when he did. I know not what dark power held you, but it nearly bled the life from you. It was difficult even for my magic to keep you alive.
Really? Yeah, that's a fucking lie. I encouraged it.
If he encountered the same thing you did, yes, The Grey Warden said he found you alone outside a cave, already stricken. Duncan thought there may have been darkspawn creatures inside the cave. Is that true?
I'm sorry. Darkspawn what? I mean, I know I kind of saw that in the opening blurb, but...
Walking corpses? Dark magic, but not darkspawn. I know not what the other creatures might have been. What else did you find? What is the last thing you remember? A mirror. And it caused all this? I have never heard of such a thing in all the lore we have collected.
Ah, vanities are undoing.
I was hoping for answers when you woke, but there are only more questions. And Tamlin remains missing. He is more important than any lore in these ruins. If he is as sick as you were, his condition is grave. Duncan returned to the cave to search for Darkspawn, but we cannot rely on him to look for Tamlin as well. We must go ourselves, and quickly. Do you feel well enough to show us the way, darling? Without you, we will not find it.
I think so.
I am relieved to hear it. I am ordering the clan to pack the camp so we can go north. Take Merrill with you to the cave. Find Tamlin if you can, but do it swiftly.
Okay.
Go quickly.
I'm sorry, but who's Merrill?
Life hangs in the balance. When Tamlin's life is at stake? Very well.
All right, you have me there. Yeah.
Then do not tarry. Find Tamlin quickly.
Yeah.
Master Island can help you. Go to him and ask to see his stock.
Understood. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't mean to... Oh yeah, I picked up another bow. No, they're the same kind of.
Losing Tamlin would be a bad sign. He's one of our most promising hunters.
So you have returned to us, Dalen. We are grateful you are whole and well.
So you should be. What were you two thinking, wandering into that cave without first coming to tell the Keeper?
It was a cave.
I suppose your youth can be forgiven. Sadly.
Yeah, no, I'm well over 1,000 at this point. I have no excuse.
Prime, Dalen. You belong to more than just yourself, or do you not remember?
No, I just got here.
Let us tell these children the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling.
Yeah, all right, fine.
Help me as I go along.
Okay, let's pull up the Book of Infinite Wisdom so I know... Oh yeah, I gotta switch back to my swords.
Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen?
Alright, according to the Book of Infinite Wisdom,
Yes, slaves to a terrible empire. The humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery. They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants.
Hi pot, I'm kettle. They're black.
And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands. To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart until the day the Elvenon have a homeland once more. We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path. Thank you for your forbearance, Dalen. You remember both the tale and the oath of the Dales perfectly.
I just kind of have it written here.
I pray you find Tamlin quickly. I've never heard of such a thing. But in the days of ancient Arlathan, we lived free and spread far across the continent. We were as varied as the Shemlin, though fewer in number. Perhaps some of us lived in caves then, but all knowledge from that era is lost. Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Okay, what does that mean? I'm just curious because
Tamlin dead?
I mean, if it means douchebag, I mean, it's fine. I am a douchebag, but I would just like to know if I'm being actively insulted.
It is done.
It is identical. Got it.
I can't do that.
Well, can't equip that, so it doesn't matter.
Is the Keeper sending you back to that cave to look for Tamlin?
That's the plan.
I want to go with you. Keeper Marathari probably won't approve, but I can help find Tamlin. Good. I'll follow you. Just to make sure Meryl doesn't go running to the Keeper when you tell her I'm coming.
Okay, sounds good.
Why do we have to leave again? We're always going somewhere. Why can't I go to the Shem City?
I'm glad you survived. Losing 2 of our young would be a great blow to the clan. Thank the creators. We were sure we'd lose you last night.
It's good to see you healthy. We feared you would perish.
Why? What is with the...
Anathara, it's good to see you recovered. Indeed.
No, hold on. I want to ask about the Hala.
Walk with you. Anathara, it's good to see you recovered. They fare well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. One is heavy with calf, but it shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, really?
May I ask of Tamlin's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him. The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry.
Well,
At
that's going to
least they
be
won't crying
gut-wrenching then.
They are quite fond of you. They're more friends than servants. We do not dominate them as the Shemlin do their horses and dogs. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return.
That's Meryl. I'm assuming, because that's a quest marker, I want to talk to her last.
I've been looking for Tamlin since the Grey Warden brought you back. I heard the Keeper was confounded so far, that she had never seen anything like it.
By the creators, it is so good to see you whole and well. I was so worried. All that time you were ill, the Keeper didn't know if you were going to live or die. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened? Everyone says Tamlin may be dead.
He's missing. That's all we know right now.
He's been a good friend to you since you were fledglings. You must be more careful. Your mother and father, may they rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks.
Have to remind me that my parents are dead, didn't you?
Of course. Try to make the evening meal, will you? You're nothing but skin and bones.
I mean, I grew up in a wasteland eating garbage.
How could Tamlin be lost?
Why do we have to leave again?
Don't know. Are you happy?
Have you fully recovered?
I'm glad you recovered. Once we find Tamlin, we can concentrate on the journey northward.
Thank you for the bow, Master Island. It is light and sturdy, much better than the one I made last year.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Claim tribes.
I will carry it with honor.
One of my own crafting, perhaps?
Holy shit, that worked.
It may not have a history, but you'll provide one for it soon enough, yes?
True. You know, it's not my business to ask why he'd give away his father's bow. That's his prerogative. If he thinks it can be better served elsewhere, far be it from me to criticize. That's better than what I got. I don't want to sell that. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to some of my other Dalish armors just for right now. Okay. Okay, can I actually use this? I can use it. Oh. That sword's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Hello there. I don't think we've met.
I don't think so.
Ah, it's good you're well. You weren't here when Paul arrived, were you?
Who?
I've heard of you. Everyone is talking about you and the other missing hunter. A Grey Warden brought you back here. That obvious, is it? I just found your camp a couple of days ago. A lucky thing. I heard rumors in a nearby human village that a Dalish camp was close, and I hope to find your hunters in the forest.
You clearly succeeded.
Shoot you, Paul. I thought you were a Shem, and a bandit at that. You're not the first city elf to rejoin his people. I'm sure he'll find life among us more satisfying than with the Shems, if no less harsh.
In the alienage, we hear terrible stories about the Dalish. They aren't true, right?
That depends. What story?
Thank you. The clan has been very kind and welcoming. I never expected it to be like this.
What did you expect it to be like? Like, no, I'm legitimately kind of curious, actually. All right, just before we move on, Okay, I feel satisfied that we've explored the camp. Wait, no. This way. Wait, I didn't... Gillinan. No. Pull it up. I wasn't done reading that. That seems wrong for some reason. I don't know why. Meryl, yeah.
The Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves.
That voice sounds
I
wrong.
may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course.
Of course.
We must make haste. He may not have much time. That depends on the Keeper. I thought we're supposed to go alone. She is. I suppose I needn't worry about it then. Are you ready? A little, but the Keeper cured you. How dangerous could it be?
That is not a healthy outlook to have.
Something valuable will be worth it. Enough to pique my interest and my concern. You can explain the rest on the way.
Okay,
Make haste while daylight
there
lasts.
was skeletons, there was a freaky-ass bear monster, and then we got fucked. I believe I covered all of the necessary, points. Oh, sorry, my head was off in La La Land. I didn't realize that I was no longer blacked out. What the fuck's again, Locke?
Let's see what you're made of.
Probably organs.
What were those things? Were those darkspawn?
I don't know, you tell me.
I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them.
I
Where
mean,
did they come from? Were they here before?
I can't smell anything.
Or he followed them. But why would they come here? And why would he? Well, we'll find out soon enough. Let's hope we don't find any more of these monsters.
We're going to. Let's be real.
Were you hurt during the fight?
You do look quite pale now that Meryl's mentioned it.
Nothing. Forget I said anything. Let's go.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. I'm going to be beyond self-conscious for the rest of my existence now.
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here?
Yeah, I'm going...
You're probably right. Didn't he say he was headed back to the cave? If so,
Yep,
he's not here now. We've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that?
Yes, it sounds like it's the Macarena.
Exactly. The forest is too still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural.
Probably me. I'm like a crime against the multiverse.
Would they come outside the cave? That would not be good.
That's an understatement.
The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
You know, for someone who was super keen on coming because you were excited about treasure or whatever, you're kind of changing your tune rather quickly. I mean, we could. We probably shouldn't, but... Okay. The way we run with our weapons drawn, we look stupid. If you say so.
They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though.
I'm just assuming they're here because I'm here.
I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about. You're right. We should explore farther before I go on about my fears. I'm sorry.
All right. Defend yourself! Now's better than later.
I never looked down there when I came through before. Wait, this locked again?
Anything else? I see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap.
You know, if you'd waited, I could have disarmed that. Oh.
No chance at all.
Level up. Oh, it's not going to let me take advanced combat tactics yet, is it? Drat. Maybe I should... No, coercion was probably the right way to go.
At your service. I can't do that.
Alright, we'll see if I even like this sustained mode. Okay, what? No. No. Smallest character strikes both weapons on his attack. One damage. You're gonna inflict regular. We'll try it for a while. Because, I mean, arguably higher consistent damage is better than the chance of landing a critical hit, right? I don't know. I don't actually have the answer for that. Oh, shit.
I see a trap. All right. Yes?
Sorry. Never mind. We good? Hey, man. How's it hanging?
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat.
You heard more like squealing and pissing.
Aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered. I would have, had I not been battling them myself. Not all the kills here were yours, as you can see.
You can't prove that.
My name is Duncan, and it's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Andaran Atishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
And I am Fenarel. Did you come here alone, human? Battling all those creatures?
Wow, you're the goat.
I must admit, you took a great deal of pressure off me. Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger. So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps. The mirror draws Darkspawn to it. The Grey Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break.
Yeah.
The same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume.
I'm pretty sure these mirrors are not Tevinter in origin. I don't know why, but just something in the back of my mind is telling me that's bullshit.
Unfortunately, no. It will taint all those who come near it now.
I do not fear this sickness. The Keeper knows how to cure it.
She may have weakened it, but she cannot cure it. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see.
Alright, let's cut open my torso.
First, we deal with the mirror. It is a pestilence and a threat.
He just murdered a mirror.
It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure.
Wait, so there is a cure?
There is nothing we can do. Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die, but Tamlin has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone. Now we should return. If you prefer, I can wait outside while you look around, but I assure you he will not be here. I suggest, however, leaving sooner rather than later. You are sick whether you feel it or not, and it does you no good to linger. Thank you. Shall we head back then? With the mirror destroyed, I doubt the Darkspawn will return.
Again, you don't know that.
Search through the ruins. We could learn from many things here besides the mirror.
The cave is not safe. Everything here was exposed to the mirror's taint. If your people must come here, they should cleanse it with fire. I sense no other Darkspawn nearby, so it's safe. Lead on.
Wait, so you can sense... Wait, what happened to all the blood I was covered in? Did, like, a magic blood fairy just fly in and just go... "Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, you're clean now. That'll be 5 pennies."
I'm relieved you have returned, and I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him? I see. Meryl, what about the mirror? Did you bring anything back?
I can answer that, Keeper. I destroyed the mirror.
I intended to use it to find a cure for this mysterious illness. I trust you had good reasons for your actions.
Now, there is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Okay.
Speak privately within my Aravel, then, Duncan. Meryl, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper. Right away.
Darlene, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
Okay.
Tell Haren Pyvel what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
Okay, I had something that was better than what I had equipped. The boots. Alright, where's the shop? I want to empty my pockets.
I wish we'd had more time to examine those artifacts. Perhaps another time.
You bring sad news. Valhalla can sense it. They are restless and paw at the ground.
You did not return with Tamlin. I know what that means.
I see you have not returned with young Tamlin. Are we to assume the worst?
Unfortunately.
A sad day for our clan. I know you and Tamlin were friends. My condolences on your loss.
Any loss is always sad.
May the creators...
I didn't mean to cut him off.
Ah, back again?
Yes, I'd like to...
We are all the same clan. His hand is as my hand. I have relinquished nothing.
That's a very healthy attitude.
The three ways of the hunter. The first is the Vir Asan, the way of the arrow. To reach for our goal, unrelenting. The second is the Vir Borasan, the way of the bow. To bend, but not to break. The last is the Vir Adalen, the way of the wood. We are as ancient as the forests, each tree a part of the greater land. All Dalish are united in this. One day, we shall have a homeland again.
There we go.
Of course. Take...
I think that's better than what I have, but it's expensive. Plus, as of right now, I don't have a ton of use for the bow, since I don't have any skills in it. Thanks.
It was good to meet you. Perhaps I'll get to hunt with you someday. You've never been to a city? Surely you've at least visited a town.
We occasionally trade with the Shemlin in small villages, but only a few in the clan can undertake that task.
I can't imagine never having seen a city. It's crowded, with buildings all squeezed together. There are people everywhere, and it always stinks. I got into trouble for stealing. I'm not a thief. We just never really had a choice. Mother was a maid, and I was lucky if I could get work at the docks. You make a living however you can, right? When Mother died, I got drunk and was caught picking a guard's pocket. They were going to hang me, but I escaped, and, well, here I am. I'll do my best to adjust and fit in. I never dreamed you'd be so welcoming. I thought at best you might hide me for a bit. I'm glad I was wrong. Of course. I hope to see you again. I wish we could have found Tamlin. If those creatures... Oh, I can't bear to think about that. Why do you think the Grey Warden won't tell you about this cure? It seems rather cruel to withhold it.
I don't know.
Keeper Marathari won't let him withhold it. I say we get your cure, move the clan north, and put this all behind us.
I think that's a great idea.
I can't do that.
So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us? Even if he's not, we must leave soon. To think I'd live to see this. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence.
We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin. The creators must come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper, it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on. I ask only one thing, if I may. This Grey Warden. You have met him now, yes?
I've spoken to him, like, barely. I can't say.
Interesting. What is it he talks to the Keeper about, I wonder? Perhaps you should go and ask. Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Your Keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you.
I'm sorry.
My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
I'm sorry.
Everything, I'm afraid. The Darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that, but it means joining us.
We do not know, but we could not watch you suffer. The Grey Warden offers you a way to survive.
This is not simply charity on my part. I would not offer this if I did not think you had the makings of a Grey Warden. Let me be clear. You will likely never return here. We go to fight the Darkspawn, a battle that will take us far from your clan. But we need you, and others like you.
Okay. You know, I've got a feeling this is why I'm here. You know, fuck it.
A great army of Darkspawn gathers in the south. A new blight threatens the land. We cannot outrun the storm. Long ago,
You know, I've done a very good job of outrunning storms before.
should that day arrive. We must honor that agreement. It breaks my heart to send you away, as it would to watch you die slowly from this sickness. This is your duty and your salvation.
I mean, if this is what I'm supposed to do, then yeah.
It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalen. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
I'm sorry, but unless this is like a magic lantern ring, I don't think it's gonna help me very good. Yeah.
Then say your farewells, and let us be off. We have much ground to cover.
Come then, Dalen. Before the creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
Well. Leaving people behind permanently, I'm kind of used to it, I'm sad to say. Hey. Thanks for your help, Meryl. You know, it's wildly inconsistent about when I actually am wearing the helmet and when I'm not.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few...
And you know that
Grey
why?
Warden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
I already do not like you.
Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I'm sorry, but your attitude seems a little too cavalier for, how dire the situation is.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them.
Then why aren't you bolstering their numbers?
Your people possess remarkable skill and honor.
Stop using me as a conversation topic.
To be fair, your people can be a bit standoffish. Not that I blame them, of course.
You are a patronizing motherfucker.
The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
What? Okay, seriously, don't count your eggs before they hatch.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
I've just met you and I think you're overconfident.
I'm not certain the blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Isn't that a good thing?
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales.
Oh my god.
Grey Wardens against a tainted god, but I suppose this will have to do.
Son of a gum-chewing funk beast.
Sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What a dumbass.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the darkspawn here. True. Despite the victory so far, the darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us.
Great.
I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Yeah, I'm not holding back.
Speak of the king so. He is overeager, perhaps, but he is also one of the few Grey Warden allies.
Well, then we're fucked.
Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference.
Sorry, who?
To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden.
Oh,
the
fun.
Joining is what will cure you of the suffering your tainted blood surely brings you. If it had been possible, I would have done it before now. The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Well, it's time to meticulously look over everything to see if I can find goodies. Excuse me. Did I just pick up a bone that was labeled as a gift? Last time I gave someone a bone as a gift, it was traumatizing.
It is done.
Okay, guess I can't go there.
Hey, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Correct. I'm not going to talk to you, but correct. Hello?
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Okay.
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud.
Okay, who are you and how do you know Duncan? Oh.
I am Wynn, one of the mages summoned by the king. Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact. Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Absolutely jack diddly.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now. Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions.
Like, if I pull the trigger and the world blows up, is it actually my fault? Or is it the trigger's fault? You could probably be more productive rather than bowing before.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed.
I'm sorry.
Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
We could all use some help.
This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood.
Oh,
I have
gross.
medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first. Go in the pen and let him smell you. You'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Look, I might not like canines too much, but we do not put dogs down around here.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember.
Okay.
If I ran across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red center. Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turn Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be a racist prick, but it seems we avoided that.
Welcome to the King's camp, my lady.
Okay, given how much tension there seems to be between humans and elves, I was not expecting that level of cordiality.
You approach the tent of Turn Logain. State your business. Very well.
Hail to you.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now.
Yeah. All right.
Look carefully, man. Well met. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong, cunning, and smart.
It's a Genlock, if I remember correctly.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Then Grey Wolves are right.
I don't want to think about it.
Finished.
I'm just robbing these guys blind right in front of them.
I shall not. Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just.
He can't hear you, and even if he does, he doesn't care.
So, well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
Wait, what?
The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cook this ritual up just for our benefit.
Wait, what?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Oh, that's convenient.
It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice. I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
I'm sorry, who are you?
How do you do?
How do you do?
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
What the fuck did you say to me?
You're... Oh, yes, of course. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Alright, fine.
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Totally.
Let me know what you'd like.
Totally understand. I'm not gonna narc on you, man. Some skooma is good every once in a while. the backpack. Okay. Yeah, I want to see your
Hello
other.
again. Is there something you need? So long as you keep it quiet.
Yeah, no problem. Huh. When you said on the side, I was expecting more than just a new variety of weapons or whatever. Oh, well. Okay. Okay. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be right back, okay? Okay. Thank you for the patience. Had a bit more of a crisis, which is why it took me longer than I said, but I digress.
Welcome, young woman.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Goodbye.
Okay, you're freaking creepy. Sorry,
Welcome, young woman. I am one of the tranquil, my friend. I am of the circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting.
Okay.
It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the circle its wealth. Certainly, we would not get by on charity.
I'm sorry, but what's the circle? Actually, you know what? I don't want to be near you anymore. Your way of speaking is weirding me out.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eye.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me. No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me.
I'm sorry.
Kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving. I'm a deserter, or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way. I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water. Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp.
And that's supposed to be better. Why?
His key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it.
Uh-huh.
I can't use it from here, but I trade you for some food and water. I swallowed it, but it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
It's one way of phrasing it.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Hey, buddy.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
Well, that depends. He does want me to lighten your load.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. 10 silver. Well, feed him if you want to. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Fine. I'm used to being blamed for everything.
So? Brought me some food, have you? So hungry I could faint dead away. Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Cool. Treasure.
Done.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
You know, at least you actually identify yourself, sort of.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of our layman. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human. As you wish. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails? I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
Fuck no.
A Dalish wanderer, I presume. The Maker will not refuse to bless you, if you are willing to receive him.
No.
Then begone, heathen. That the Grey Wardens accept the likes of you is forever their greatest weakness.
Yeah, that's... You're really doing your god proud. Oh, spread the love, but then as soon as, someone disagrees with you in any way, shape, or form, something's like, oh, begone thought. Oh, fuck you.
Want to remain here long, Warden.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming. I saw them. We're gonna die.
Yeah, probably.
He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds. The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
And that probably means he's a moron.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Okay.
That course of action is inadvisable.
Alright, I'll just have to wait until you're gone, I guess.
Done now. Are you happy?
No, I'm never happy, let's be real.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Oh, that's hostile.
To write a note.
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The grumpy one.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
Speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing, just trying to find a bright side to all this.
You can do that?
We haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
Not in this life, no.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Again, it's not my name. You can just call me that.
You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
I mean, I technically go by they, them, but yes, this body is female presenting. Yeah, you know what?
Yes, sir.
That's not what I meant, but I'll take it.
Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
I've only fought them once up close, and that was before the battles here started, which Duncan has kept me out of so far. Tell me, did you find them as monstrous as I did? You'll be at an advantage then. Most new recruits have never even seen Darkspawn. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Yeah, gonna have to get that later. Well, what other weapon set can you use, I wonder? I can't equip that yet, right? What is my strength at? Still a little ways to go to be able to equip that. Alright. Yeah, alright, I guess you can have that. I do want that back eventually, though, just to be clear, Alistair. Okay, so you can. That's interesting. That's very interesting, but good to know.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Our daily dose of iron, got it.
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. The scrolls contain treaties promising support, treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We're all gonna die.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Well, that's reassuring. That's a good sign. I've already got enemies on the radar. Let's put down the spawn of Lupa. Got him. Well, one of us got him.
It should know better than to attack.
Why did that wolf have a lyrium potion? Also, what's lyrium? Wait. Who said one more could join the pack? He's dead, that's for sure.
Over here.
Hold that thought. You don't look good.
Is that Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
As we all know, bandages just makes it magically be able to walk in seconds.
An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Yeah, I heard.
Down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
Ooh, you're such a worry wart.
But we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Oh, brother.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
Alright, that was pretty funny.
Doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Okay, I'm assuming that's the flower I needed to find for the dog.
Now's better than later.
Speaking of Darkspawn. Wait, these are different than the other Darkspawn we fought. Herlock, huh? Well, there's one. Maybe we can come back. I want to see what's this way. Okay, good. They are keeping with me. For a second, I thought they were hanging back.
Can I get you a letter so you can get off my back? Now's better than later.
I was trying to shoot you with my bow, but fine.
Now's better than later.
That. Yeah, alright. Well, since I think it's very clear that these creatures are the biggest threat that the world has ever seen. Definitely the thing I need to... Let's see, Darkspawn. That name's stupid. Let's go with the, Let's go with the Spawn Puffs. That's what they're called now. As we all know, everything, all the most dangerous creatures in existence have the word puff in their name. Actually, you know what? We need to retroactively... I just, earlier today, defeated the Prime Puff. And... yeah, in the life before that, I defeated the Red Ring Puff. That might be an insensitive name, considering what it did to Rico, but... what can I say? I kind of been dropping the ball on my Puff assignment homework. So... gotta go with the first thing that comes to mind. Ooh, decapitation! Oh. Well, fuck. Hey, Alistair, I thought you said we wouldn't be surprised. That felt kind of surprising. Okay, I'll get more I don't know how many more combat tactics I'll need. So, I'll get more coercion next time. However you pronounce that, next time I can get an upgrade.
Bet I could kill it in 2 blows. Can I get you a drink so you can get off my back?
Gotcha. You know, I wonder if the wolf pelts are going to be as valuable in this world as they were back in Skyrim.
Need to find
That's just disrespectful. Okay, I should probably have filled the map in. At least enough for my liking. Great. Now I took an arrow to the shoulder. I don't know if that's as detrimental as taking an arrow to the knee, but there you go. So, is the fact that I'm the only one who's leveled up out of anyone I've ever traveled with, meaning I haven't found my permanent companions yet? All 3 of you are going to leave me, aren't you?
Look there.
Anything else?
Again, the whole they won't get the drop on us has not been true. Oh, wolves fighting darkspawn. I can get behind this. I can just kill you both because you've weakened each other. Leave no loot behind. That's my motto. Oh no.
That about wraps it up.
I don't like people. I don't like religion. I don't really like religious people, but I'm sorry, man. You know, I just realized I have not suspended myself in time once since I first woke up in this body. Shit. You really should cut them down, but I don't think I'm going to be allowed to do that. Oh, good. More emissaries. I should have thrown dirt in his face. Guys, I'm trying. Shit, I did not see that. What the fuck? That's messed up. Someone get the emissary. Nice block. that everyone? I think so. It doesn't really look like there's anything over there. Okay. Let's move forward. You know, I doubt it, but any of these daggers that I got, how do they compare? Can I? No, I can't. Yeah, I can't. No, I'm keeping that weapon. I'm pretty sure it's... I don't have a crossbow, so we can't really use that. Sorry, I thought that one was still sparkly, so there was still loot, but I was mistaken. Well, that doesn't look magically protected to me.
Oh, well. What have we here?
Boobs.
Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey?
I can't help but feel like you are, like, super well loved by a lot of people.
What say you, Scavenger or intruder? Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse.
Yeah, okay, you have me there.
I've watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Seriously?
Of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own?
No, I definitely do not.
Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
It's, again, it's not really a name. You know, exactly. You can call me Edgelord.
And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very elegant.
How
does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. 'Twas my mother, in fact. There is a sensible request. I like you.
I think I like you too.
Be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
You know, wouldn't be one of the weirdest things I've been turned into. Actually, now that I think about it, when I was confronting the nature puff in Final Fantasy, I got turned into a toad a few times. You know, it's not that bad. I mean, as long as there's like a toad spell or something in this world you can access.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, if you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask.
Touche.
Everything about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? What? It seems I do.
Beg pardon?
So this is a dreaded witch of the wild.
Don't sass her.
The wild, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize. Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing.
I can't decide if I like you or not.
You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope. Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could. A day, maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
I beg your pardon.
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Okay. Can I get access to that chest now? It looks like I can.
Done.
That's it? Okay.
Anything else?
Not as such.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supply? Let me...
have sworn I bought the back. Hell, maybe it was another backpack. I got very fortunate then.
Back again? Don't the Grey Wardens need you?
Yeah, all right, Win. I just thought I'd say hello. In case you had something more to say.
So you return from the wilds. Have you been successful? Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Hooray.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining. I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
What does that mean?
As could any darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way.
Wait. You decided to join the Grey Wardens when you have a wife and kid on the way?
Warned you. Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Kind of have to agree with...
Sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the blight.
Okay, I like you, Jory. Or, wait, no, that's Davith.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
You clearly have not dealt with depression, anxiety, or addiction.
The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
Wait, what?
Going to drink the blood of those creatures?
Is now a bad time to mention I'm a vegetarian?
The Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
That is not comforting.
Davith, step forward.
What the? Jesus. What am I looking at? Wait. Oh, shit.
I am sorry.
I liked Davith.
Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
Davith, or Jory,
No.
what are you doing?
You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
What the fuck are you talking about with glory? If you're seeking glory, you're doing it for the room.
I am sorry.
What? Edgimus Maximus, what?
Joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
I don't think I like you anymore. Where did my gloves go?
From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
No chance of just dying and just noping out of this, right? What the? Oh shit, that's a Flappy Puff. It's a very zombified one, but that's a Flappy Puff.
It is finished. Welcome.
I don't feel welcomed.
In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
I feel like I was hit by a cement mixer, eaten up by the Porky Puff, and then shit out, you know, a blender of, you know, depression and hot sauce. Yeah.
Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice.
There's always a choice.
End his life. The blight demands sacrifices from us all.
You keep telling yourself that, you zealot.
They are not all made in vain.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
I always have bad dreams.
Sense the darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining.
Mm-hmm.
Take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Do I have to?
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
I really don't want to meet with the king again. Okay. If I dump all my strength, I can wear the battle dress, but I still do need... I do need to keep upping my cunning and my dex. I get 2. No. That improvement's not worth the loss in dex I'd suffer. Why isn't Alistair coming?
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
Is that really a good idea?
The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front line.
I think I like you.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
Who?
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
Okay, is this racism? Maybe I don't like you.
Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand...
Okay, you know what? I'm just going to throw this out here. If whoever these Orlegians are, if they only just stopped enslaving this country in living memory, simply saying the squabbles are a thing of the past, I don't outright think is the best decision, and it's not a very sensitive one. Whatever. Yeah, I don't really feel that special.
Oh, but you are. Every Grey Warden is needed now more than ever.
That may be, but...
Fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
I'm going to have to agree with that.
Your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then...
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
Flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
Why? I mean, if it's not dangerous...
It's best that you both go.
Why?
Rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
I kind of have to agree with Loghain on some of these points.
Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Oh my god.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
I really don't like you.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Stop talking about glory, you cockbite.
Glorious moment for us all.
You're gonna betray us, aren't you? There's no way that camera zoom was not malicious foreshadowing.
You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
I kind of have to agree.
That is not your choice. If King Kalen wishes Grey Wardens to ensure the beacon is lit, then Grey Wardens will be there. We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn. Exciting or no.
Who said anything about excitement? I was talking about practicality.
Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance the Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no. Me shimmying down the Darkspawn line? Sure. We could kill them while they roll around laughing.
You see? That's a great idea.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
No heroics, I can do that.
Of course, even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Oh, Alistair can level up. That must mean he's a companion permanently. I'm not going to get abandoned by him. Strength. Constitution. Let's give you 2 strength, I think. Alright. I want to go for the more powerful abilities in that tree. So, oh. Okay. Alright, I'm out of time. And I think right now would be the best time to quickly grab some Z's before the fight kicks off. Yeah, so good night.